Hi, welcome to Lanette's Beauty Box. Today is going to be an old school style get ready with me. If you're interested in how I got this look, just keep watching. We're getting into it right now. Welcome back to Lanette's Beauty Box. I'm nervous. So, today I thought that I would start out with like an old-fashioned get ready with me. Say, hello, I'm back. I've really been loving green eyeshadow. Most of you know that I love green eyeshadow. And I have a few to choose from today. I thought I'd break out some oldies but goodies. So the first one I thought of, because I love a colorful palette, and this one has the most in it, is this palette here. It has a couple of mattes and two shimmers. And an oldie but goodie, this is the Burger palette by Lamplight. We also have the grungy greens from Morphe. And then we've got a couple of really sweet ones. I'm not sure exactly which direction I'm going, so me explaining what we've got to work with today might help. So, of course, this one is a beautiful palette. This is the Zodiac palette by BH Cosmetics. And then we have the Olive You Forever by Violet Voss, which has some nice grungy colors in there. And then, of course, we've got the ABH Norvina collection palette. This is Pro Pigment palette number 3. And so this one has a lot of nice greens in it. I think I'm probably going to do a combination between the Norvina palette and the ABH palette. That's going to give me all the greens I need. I might need to pull in from another palette for like a deep contour. I did start off my day washing my face. Of course, you know I never hardly ever come on here without eyebrows on. And they're jacked up and janky, but we're going to take them off here in a minute. And then my little eye patches. Here lately, I have been puffy underneath my eyes, and my trash can ran away. So, if you're wondering, the eye patches that I just took off from Generation Skin, and these are the Hydrating Marine Algae Eye Patches. That's a mouthful. I have been sick for quite a while, so this is, we'll see if I'm able to get through this entire video without having to run to the excuse me. Coffee time. I went ahead and took off my eyebrows, and we're gonna prime the eyes. Because as you all know, not to prime is what? A crime. I'm going to go in with the Alamar Cosmetics Primero Primer. This is a sticky base. And I think that's what we're going to need today. Because we sure don't want these greens to migrate anywhere. Okay, we're going to let that set for a minute. And I'm going to spray my face with Osei Sing Mineral Mist. I've been loving this. I just spray it all over the place. And it's a good setting spray too. Although the mist is really strong, so I don't use it as a setting spray because I like a very fine mist for a setting spray. But this is a really good toner, plus it just, if you need to wake up in the morning, I mean really wake up, keep that in the fridge. And then when you, after you wash your face, just spray it with some cold mist and that'll perk your butt right up. And this is my first video that since I've gotten my new teeth. One of the fun things is learning how to talk. Normally, it's been a struggle. So if you see me do this, I'm still trying to get used to them, so sorry about that. Okay, let's see what we're gonna. So, doing an all green eye look can be a little challenging. This is a first for me because I've never done an all green eye look. I think I'm gonna take. You know, I just might have to get a different palette. I have a color pop palette. I'm going to scooch off screen just 1 minute. Yeah. I have this color pop palette. It's called At Forest Sight. It was a collab that they did with Raw Beauty Christie. And this one has some really deep greens in it. Here, nice olive. This little head is like a brownish olive color. So we're going to go in with Fiddlehead. Grab my mirror. A friend of mine, knowing that I'm really into makeup and beauty and all that, gifted me this little mirror. I thought that was really sweet of him to think of me, so thank you. You know who you are, but I know you don't watch my videos, so. So like I said, we're going to go in with Fiddlehead. I'm going to pop that in the crease and see how this goes. Ooh, dark. Well, I don't know about this, guys. She is really dark. Excuse my language. She is really dark. So, I know I've been off a long time. I've had a lot of interesting things happen. Still going to school. I did get my first paying job as a photographer. Basically, it covered my ink cost. So I think I made $4. But I was happy to do it. Not just for the experience, but it was for a very good friend of mine, and the pictures turned out amazing. And they love them, and I'm very happy. Eventually, I need to um, invest in a um, new printer because I've had that printer for a long time. And eventually, I want to get one of those dye sublimation printers, I think, with the tanks. The lighting in here is not the greatest. Actually, I do like that color. I thought it was a little dark at first. This might go into a grungy eye look. You never know. Now I'm going to come in here with this olive blue. No, let's not do that. Let's see. Let's check the burger palette. Oh, that's, yeah, these greens are a little bit more like, holy crap, bright. I'm not sure I want to do that in the crease. So, let's see what we got in here. You know, I think I just might mix a couple of colors. Lavish brush. So I think I'm going to mix B5 here and C3 and see what we get. Nope, those aren't ones. Those are not the ones. I think we're going to go back into this olive palette because it has a little darker kind of olivey green color. Ooh. when you're going to go with an all green eye look, you must commit. Okay. Now I think I need to switch brushes again. Don't look at my roots. I go in with my favorite brush brand, Sigma, the E55. And I don't have the little track sheet, but I'm going to go in with this color right here. And kind of smoke out that bottom a little on the upper. I know it looks like a hot mess at the moment, but I promise you that by the time we're done and we do the lashes, I wish I still had my magnetic liner. I'd pop some lashes on. So I quit smoking cigarettes, but I'm still vaping. But I'm close to quitting totally, which is good because I'm doing it for my health. And my boyfriend was like, "You need to quit smoking," but he was right. He's right. So I want to do something that is going to brighten up my eyelid, since most of this shadow is dark. I was looking in this palette, but most of the shadows here are like really, really super dark with the greens, so we're not going to do that. I do have this one here. The 20th anniversary Too Faced palette, which I still love. But the same thing. That green is really dark and deep. So I don't think we're going to do that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Like I said, I have lots of palettes that have gorgeous greens in them. But the only problem is that they're usually pretty dark and ominous. And I want something bright and bold on my lid. I do have a shadow. I'm going to have to go get it, so let me put you on pause. So my first foray into makeup that wasn't drugstore was Bare Minerals. And they've come out with, over the years, some really beautiful greens. And this is a gorgeous green. This is called Lime. Well, that's original, just lime. But we're going to swirl in the lid a little bit here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of brush this on my lower lid. And this is just a straight up shimmer. So And we love a shimmer look. We love a glitter. See, just that is pretty. But today is about more than just pretty. Today we want amazing, fabulous. We're going to spray this with some Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, which is my favorite setting spray. We're going to dip into that and spray it again. Maybe dip in a little bit more. Let's see what kind of look we can get from that. Hello. Yes, this is exactly what I was. Exactly what I was. Uh-huh. Now the Bare Minerals does have a little bit of fallout, obviously, since it's a powder. However, the then while it's wet, I'm going to take my finger a little. I love a glittery moment. I don't like the bukkake that falls through, but that's fairly easy to clean up. We even have a new green eyeliner. Now, I am very particular about the eyeliners I use, and normally I don't do drugstore eyeliners because I really haven't had any good luck with them. However, CoverGirl came out with this eyeliner. It's called the Exhibitionist 24-hour kohl eyeliner in emerald metallic. Very pretty. I'm going to swatch a little bit on the back of my hand. Now that, see, I will just wear this eyeliner just on my own, just on its own because it's so pretty. I am not exactly super skilled at eyeliner. Plus for the fact that I've been blind in my left eye since I was about 21. That's a different story for a different day. That is like a totally different kind of story. For a different channel. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm going to pop on my eyebrows and then we'll finish with the rest of the face. Okay, so next we have the brows on. Next, let's do some mascara. I have a couple of mascaras that I really love. And they're all I'm getting a pimple. The I can't think of what they're called now. Don't you hate that? Well, this one that I really like is by Thrive Cosmetics. It's the liquid lash extensions. And then I'm also loving the Trustique Good Vibes mascara as well. But if you ever get this, do not use this little torture device. Unless you like to torture your eyeballs. And of course I dropped them. It wouldn't be a normal day around here if I didn't drop something on the floor. Okay. What's that down there? Hang on. Oh, my ring. Because after all, love you guys. Okay. So, we need to prime our face. I have a couple of different primers that I really like. The one that I really like is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. And I really enjoy that one. Although it's expensive as AF. But I'm going to take out my nose ring to do that. And then I have this other, it's called the Spotlight Glow from Physicians Formula. Although, I used this in a long time, which is why it came out in a nasty gloop. Hold, please. When I say it came out in a nasty glop, it came out in a nasty glop. So, we will just scrape that shit off. This, I just put in a couple of supposed to be like primer, but I think it's more it does have some shimmer in it a little bit, so I think it's more highlighty than shimmery. So, like I said, I'm breaking out a little bit, so we're gonna go in with the Vibrancy by Josie Maran or Marin. Can't get this. I have a dampened blender here. Just dab that out. When you're as pale as I am, it is really hard to find a color that is the perfect match. But I think that one is the lightest shade that they make. And this is fair. And it's actually, I think I'm between fair and now we have the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. Now this I've been using a little bit because it brightens the under eye a little bit. And I don't use a lot of liquid products as my base. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our base products. So, my foundation that I've been using, first we're going to tap in to my mineral veil to set the under eye. Hopefully it doesn't settle into the lines there. It probably will. Can't win them all after all. Pardon me. Damn. I woke up this morning. I was talking to one of my girlfriends. She was like, we message all the time on Messenger. She was like, damn, you look like crap. I'm like, thanks for that. Almost out of this. This is Bare Minerals Fairly Light. If you are familiar with Bare Minerals, you know Swirl, Tap, and Buff. I've been Fairly Light for, yeah, this is expired, but I don't care. It's only been expired 13 years. 12. Still works. This is so expensive that, you know, okay. And this is the matte Fairly Light N10 foundation. But I know they renamed everything, so probably called something else now. And then I'm going to go in with bronzer that I've been loving lately. This is from Hannah Lee. It's a matte bronzer. I mean, it's a perfect shade for me. Because as we all know, this girl needs to be bronzed. I sure don't get the sun. I mean, I could get the sun. Don't get me wrong. This is what happens when I go out in the sun. La 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 la. Oh, it's sunshine. It's so nice and warm and toasty out. I burst into a ball of flames. Like I'm standing on the surface of the sun. And then my skin is like, ah, let's sunburn. 3rd degree style. Oh yeah. My mama had the most beautiful olive complexion skin. And her poor little baby daughter over here lights up like who knows what. This is Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Foundation in Mauve Sunrise. I've been trying not to go ham with the blush, but as we all know, I do like a strong blush game. That is really pretty. Really pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, just a little FYI, if you all decide to pick up that eyeliner that I use, the CoverGirl one, I scrubbed that off. So, if you decide that you like that and want to try it, be careful. My highlighter I'm going to use today comes from Pat McGrath, of all people. And I love Pat McGrath's formula for her highlighter. It is absolutely beautiful. This is the trio. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. I know what I call it. Expensive. Hey there. Yes, please. We want to glow to the gods, the pink little gods. All right, now the last thing we have to do is find some lip, and we will be all set. Ooh, that and spray this face. All right, let me go grab my lips and right back. So this is a super bold eye look. I like it. So I'm going to go in with the Persona lip liner. Doesn't have the shade on it. It says 90210. I don't know if that's the color. But sorry, I can't actually, you know, talk while I'm doing this. So, then we're going to go in with the ColourPop Snow White lipstick from their designer series. Ooh, that is super vampy. And because we love the burn, let's go in with Fenty's Gloss Bomb Heat and Hot Cherry. Just right here on the center. And then we're going to take Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme and right here. And that is the finished look. All right, so thank you for hanging out with me. Hanging in there. This was a long one, that's for sure. I just want to say thank you guys for welcoming back to YouTube. I love you. Mad love to all of you. And if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Mad love. Bye, guys.